Hi, nigga. Hi. Ray. You know I wasn't tripping. Yeah, I should chop it up with this boy back on the block. Hey, that boy got game for real. Fuck they bring you in here on? Some bullshit. Bet that. Same shit with me, a couple months on some nonsense. Shit ain't about nothing, though. Food ain't shit.
Angel, you're a free woman.
Who else is getting out?
I'm gonna get another chance to right my wrongs.
If the two of them are out, it's not a matter of if Dutch contacts them, but when. I got a plan to take these streets back. It's gonna take a whole lot of blood to see that through.
Roll is the biggest dealer in North. He's a killer.
Well, I like a challenge.
You started a three-front war, and you're playing all three fronts against the middle.
You and Dutch was running around acting like big shit, treating me and my team like little shit. It's my turn, and I ain't giving it up. What's to stop me from blowing your whole ass head off?
Walking your old girl home after her shit from Wendy.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Fuck.
Hey, T, chill. Put that shit away. We don't even need that shit. These niggas ain't worth that shit, man.
This nigga got him a little pow-pow. You know what to do with that? Give it to somebody before T.
You know what? As a show of good faith, because my super passionate brother just had to pull his gap, I'm gonna give y'all niggas.
Try to get me in a room, yeah. Everybody wanna talk, why? Always coming with the tunes, They know I'ma take it far, right? Something I already knew, yeah. Never needed your applause, nah. They been saying it's a fluke, this is not a false alarm, nah, it's not. Did it and I never sold my soul, yeah. Devil never gonna hold me close, nah. You could put that on the Holy Ghost.
Yeah. Welcome to the 2111 radio show. I'm your host, Derrick Scott. And as advertised, I got Markice Moore, the ultimate villain, in the building. What up, bro?
Yeah. What's up, brother? Thank you for having me. And that was amazing, by the way. Thank you for putting that together.
Yo, man, you had to get your roses, man, because, again, you've been in this game for a minute. You understand what I'm saying? And I reached out to James. We got a mutual friend. His name is James Hunter.
Yes, my brother Dibs. I call him Dibs.
Dibs, exactly. Dibs hit me up and I was like, yo, I need to get Markice up here. And I'm happy to have you here. Welcome to the 2111 radio show.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
You're welcome, sir. So now, where are you originally from?
Originally, I'm from a place called New Brunswick, New Jersey. Excuse my chair, I need some WD-40. Yeah, I'm originally from New Brunswick, New Jersey.
Okay. Project. So now, I know Jersey. I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, Lord. Say less.
I definitely know Jersey and New Brunswick. Listen, it's a part out there that you don't really want to mess with. I've definitely been out there, so I definitely know, some of the.
It's gotten better from what I've heard. It's gotten better.
But back then,
when I grew up and before, nah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
You would pass by there, but I mean the college area was safer.
Yeah.
But once you crossed over to the hood, you were there. You wasn't safe.
You definitely in the building. Exactly. So now growing up like this, like I said, it seems like what I've noticed about you, you've been responsible for yourself for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have this determination about you that I really appreciate. So now, what made you move to ATL?
I moved to ATL. I was like 16, 17. It's been so long now. I think I was 16, about to turn 17. And I was trying to get a record deal. And at the time, my manager, look how real he was. At the time, my manager was also an artist.
Okay.
So he got a record deal for himself. And instead of taking the record deal, by the way, his name is Ray Freeman.
No doubt.
Instead of taking the record deal, he asked them would they be willing to meet me in exchange. Same deal.
What?
But would they be willing to meet? Yeah. Yep. So we drove to Atlanta and that's when everything transpired. And I got signed, and it happened pretty fast. I was signed to Divine Stevens. Shout out to Divine. And then after that, I kind of got in the loop and met other people in the industry like Dallas Austin and all that stuff.
Yeah, Dallas Austin.
Yeah, and that's
now
how
that I did here. Yeah. So now I'm gonna put a picture up. For those who don't know, he's gonna explain this. So this picture of this beautiful young lady. Oh my goodness. Now, wasn't for this young lady, like I said, at the end of the day, we seen you in this movie.
Yeah.
So can you explain how this actually came about?
April Clark. Caroline. If anybody remembers the video, Caroline. Yeah. The funniest thing is, man, I had the biggest crush on her. I want to say growing up because I was kind of about 15, 14 when that video came out, and she was just beautiful. And so, mind you, I'm signed to Divine Stevens. So there's a studio in Atlanta. It was a studio, at least, called DARP, Dallas Austin Studio.
Okay.
And it was around the corner from where my apartment was. The Divine Stevens got for me.
No doubt.
And I had a girlfriend named Dee at the time, and she was an actress model. I wasn't acting at all. I was just focused on the music. But she was like, there's an audition around the corner at this place called DARP. Would you mind taking me over there? I'm like, all right, cool. Boom. So I take her over there. I see a line of girls around the corner. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I'm in the car rolling a blunt, actually, right? looking to get into some trouble, by the way. I roll a blunt because I think if she's already all the way inside, she ain't going to see what I'm doing out here. So I follow this line, not thinking I'm in the wrong line, first of all. I follow this line all the way inside. I get inside. Now I'm in the audition room, completely out of pocket. So she's there, and she's sitting amongst, the producers of the show, Dallas Austin and a few other people. And she said, do you have, an act? Like, what do you do? I'm like, I rap of it. They laughed, and she was like, well, you're going to need more than that. What did you come here for? I'm like, all right, what are y'all doing? And she's like, oh, you have dimples. At least you got that. That's cute. Wow. I'm like, yeah, I got dimples. What's up? What can I do? She gave me these things called sides. At the time, I didn't know what they were.
Right.
And she was like, can you read scripts? I'm like, yeah, I can read a script. And I just read what was on the paper with her. And I got the part. The show was called Coming Up Roses. Never came out. Never came out. It was supposed to be on NBC. Never came out. But that got me the opportunity for ATL.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, April Clark. And not only was she a pioneer,
hold on, say that again.
Not only was she, a pioneer, someone that was very pivotal in me getting on, she also kind of like held my hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Through that whole process. Like, she always was there for me. I had stomach problems. Even back then, I got them now too, but even back then I had stomach problems. She made sure that they got me baked potatoes for lunch, and she just was like a real big sister early.
Wow.
She walked me through that whole process of how to transition into acting. If it wasn't for April Clark,
April Clark
wouldn't be. Yeah, for sure.
Now let me tell you. So now ATL, this movie is a classic. I look at it. Now, my wife gets tired of me looking at this, but I look at this movie, no lie, at least twice a week. Like,
what? It is a classic.
It's like my bedtime story. When I get, a little, can't sleep.
Yeah.
ATL, because it's hilarious. It's funny. It's real.
It's a classic.
And for you so young. How is it that a rapper just all of a sudden out of the clear blue became one of the dopest actors on the planet, like today?
Man, thank you.
Really? How did that even come about, bro?
Man, I don't know. I really can't answer that. It's been over 20 years now, and that was never the plan. That was never the plan. But I'll tell you what, I wanted to quit many times on this journey. It took people who believed so deeply in me that they didn't allow me to. And I could count those on, a handful of people, but they were pivotal. Gail Tassel, Nicole Sage, Ray Freeman, maybe 3 people. My mother and my father. Those 5 people. If it wasn't for them believing, and my uncle too, absolutely. If it wasn't for them believing, when I didn't have money to make it to auditions and I was ready to quit, or I didn't have a ride, or you know what I'm saying, things were just
it wasn't possible. I couldn't get headshots. They kept me going. So I gotta credit these 20 plus years to them.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
So now I'm about to say something. You probably, like I said, I do a lot of research. So you grew up with your parents, because if I'm not mistaken, they was young.
Both. I grew up with both of them.
Yeah, with them. Yeah, but
yeah,
they was young, so
young.
You learned on the job training, basically, because at the end of the day, that's teens having teens, you know.
Yeah, it was babies having babies. That's what
babies
we used to
having
say.
babies, you know. But they gave you the tools. You understand? They didn't stop. They still here. They still drive with you, and they still made sure that you had what you had. You know. So salute to your parents, man, because they did a great job.
Major salute to them.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give them a round of applause. Is it true you actually was a stand-in for T.I. in this movie?
Yeah.
At first?
Yeah. I didn't get a role in ATL. What Dallas promised me was because of April and Divine, because Dallas was friends with Divine. It's like I can get him on set. I don't know if I could promise a role. So I was an extra, a stand-in, and then I got bumped up to the speaking role.
Wow.
I don't even know how that happened. You had to ask Chris Robinson. If you ever get a chance to interview Chris Robinson, ask him, because one day Ulysses Torrero, who was the casting director, walked up to me on set and was like, "You, come here." And it was that simple. And he walked me over to Chris, and it was done. Chris made me read the script, and it was done.
Bruh.
So shout out to Ulysses Torrero for doing that. Because Dallas didn't even know. But he co-signed it once it came to him. He was like, "Oh yeah, that's family."
Yeah, that's family.
You know what I mean? Yes.
That's crazy, man. Let me tell you something. So, have you ever took acting classes?
I did. I took no. Before, yes.
Oh, okay.
I took one class, and they're not there anymore. But it was Della and Bob. Their class was called Your Act, and my uncle paid for it. It was a 6-week. Yeah, it was a 6-week class, and my uncle paid for it. At the end of that class, it was after ATL. My apologies. It was the year after.
Okay.
My uncle paid for that class, and I met my agent there. She came to audit the class to teach one day. Not audit, to teach us. And she gave me her card, and Nicole Sage, and she was like, "You need an agent. Call me." And I called her.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah. I did 6 weeks in that class, and the last week they had the agents come in.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, man.
What I'm hearing, like I said, I'm not the most religious person in the world, bro. But
definitely some type of higher power.
Some higher power. God has been pushing you towards success, man. I mean, you have it, because ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell me that this man went to an audition knowing that he's just a hip-hop artist, and come to find out, like I said, the actor that you are today. It's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't have any formal training except that class. But what I got from that class in those 6 weeks added on to what I felt like I already had naturally because of where I came from and how I grew up. So I instinctively knew. I was taught, this is interesting, I was taught from Della and Bob that to be typecast is a good thing. So I came into the game with the mentality of, okay, well, what can I do that, might not be the biggest actor in the game, but that I can be a working actor? And I'm like, well, the easiest thing to do is just play a villain. Because you know what I'm saying, you can at least relate to that hardcoreness. It won't be too far-fetched from you. You know what I mean? I had enough cousins and uncles that was living that life for real. So I could emulate them very easily.
Yeah, definitely.
So I ran with that, man. After taking Della and Bob's class and learning that, I ran with that. And that's why I think I had a career. I was never afraid of playing the same character. I wanted to make a career,
Exactly. And that's what you've done. And successful at that. So now, you also was on TV. Like you've been around, bro.
Yeah.
Now I got this show I looked at, and I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, yo, that's the kid, yo. That's him again.
What show you talking about?
Law and Order. Come on, man. Law and Order.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? So talk to me. How did this even come about?
So that just came through my manager, Gail Tassel. And that's the same lady who I was with from day one. It was Nicole Saban and Gail Tassel. So same person. And I want to say this was during the pandemic.
Okay.
Let me get my facts straight. Was it during the pandemic? I believe so, because it was still rules and regulations we had to adhere to. So I believe it might have been right after COVID.
Okay.
But we got the audition last minute because most of the actors didn't want to work.
All right. Oh, wow. Check that out.
You follow what I'm saying? So
yeah,
anytime that happens, it kind of leaves a door open. So I did that audition via Zoom.
Check that out. Wow.
And got the part. And I'm like, Law and Order? See, that's another thing actors need to know, man. You can't sleep on no opportunities, because that might be another person's, big role. That might
man.
break, and I feel like Law and Order set the tone for me on television. It was like one of them shows, once you get on it, sky's the limit.
Exactly. And you did an excellent part. If I'm not mistaken, the part you got arrested. And the detective came in and he was like, yo, no, take these handcuffs on. This is my man.
Stabler. He was my guy.
My man Stabler. Yeah, that was an emotional part. And I'm sitting there going, look at this guy, man. You really, like I said, you've been doing your thing, man. You've been doing your thing. I'm sitting there going, damn, this kid is nice. When somebody play basketball, you be like, yo, he nice.
Yeah, that means everything to me, though, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So now, Ray, that's what I'm going to call you.
Ray.
My man Ray. Ray was something else, man. Oh, my goodness. Talk to me, Snowfall. This is a classic series, man, that I looked at all the way to the end. Yeah. And that part, I think I showed everybody the part when you actually saw my man Saint up in the pit. Ooh, man.
That's a classic scene.
Tell me Saint didn't look scared to death. Ooh.
Yeah, he's a great actor, man.
Ain't he?
An amazing talent, for real. And I feel like I've watched him grow up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's amazing how he was acting, and he's from another country.
Yeah. He's so talented.
Yeah, with that language, the way he speak,
Shout out to Dub C. Y'all know Dub C from West Side Connection.
West Side Connection, yeah, man. So I heard he trained him.
Yeah, he was on set every day, solid, holding him down, and he literally trained him how to, talk in the LA dialect, and I think he pulled it off. Excellent.
Hell yeah, he pulled it off. What?
Excellent. It's very cool.
And so now I'm gonna ask you a question. That particular role, is some of the same agent got you that too?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It went through the same person. And here's the thing, which is such a great story, and I'm doing a movie about her life. Gail Tassel, that's my agent. She was not a manager before me. I was her first client.
What?
Yeah, she was in ads. She was doing she had an ad agency and took me in and pretty much was and learned the business as I was learning the business. Yeah. So we started together. Now she's one of the biggest managers in the Southeast. So it's really Gail Tassel with Tassel Talent Group.
Tassel Talent. Listen, let me tell you something.
I watched her grow.
Yeah, she picked the gym. I ain't gonna lie, she did.
Yeah,
she picked somebody that was gonna
do her thing. Now we grew up together.
Check that out. Yo, you don't get that often. Usually, when you're in this industry, either music or the movie film industry, you don't usually still have the same managers of same agents. Yeah. Agents come and go, but relationships stay. And that's what you have. She's not an agent. That's a relationship that you built with her.
Yeah. She's like a mom to me, for real.
Exactly.
She genuinely is like a mother to me.
So now, what I wanted to get to, because we saw in the beginning of the video, you have your own companies called Both Sides of the Camera.
Both Sides of the Camera Studios. Yes, sir.
Now, every artwork that I saw, every thing I seen looked interesting. The one that really stood out to me was Man's Best Friend.
Yes.
It really stood out because I'm looking at the dog and I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, Man's Best Friend, I get it, but is a little Chihuahua, I think it was.
Right.
So talk to me about you're a writer, man. You killing it.
Yeah, I always write. So that story, I actually have a little Chihuahua. So he's with his mother right now, grocery shopping, or I will show him. His name is Axel Foley.
Axel Foley.
Yeah. So the funny part about him, right? He's like a little investigator, bro. Like if I'm like, Axel, do you smell that? Like he'll do the whole scene and look up and yeah. So he's like my little partner in crime. I'm like, watch him. He thinks he's a pit bull. I'll be like, watch him. I'm like, you ain't no damn pit bull.
Go sit your butt down.
Yeah, you ain't finna do nothing. But you know what I mean? But I thought it would be a funny thing if you had like a pet detective. So the idea is like an Ace Ventura pet detective, but a little more serious for like people that do like animal cruelty. So he's like a detective that goes after these guys, but he's got his sidekick with him the whole time. So that's where the idea of man's best friend comes from.
Okay. So then there's another one called Leading Ladies.
That's my baby right there.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm like, yo, this. I said, if y'all go to his page, it's called Both Sides of the Camera.
Both Sides of the Camera studio.
You would definitely see these films.
Excuse me.
So any of these films out, or these is things in the works right now?
So these films some of them are already financed, some of them are still in pre-production and getting financed. Cat, where's Axel? They want to see Axel.
We got to see Axel.
Okay, she said 1 second. So some of them have already been financed. Some of them I'm trying to get funding for. Some of them I'll start campaigns for. So you guys can actually be able to help me for some of these projects because I'll post it on my Kickstarter page.
No doubt.
And we actually, one of the films, it's not on there, but it's called Isle of the Forgotten. Ray, a friend of mine, is the producer. I don't know Ray's last name, so excuse me. But we just got 17,000 financed for the movie. We're only asking for 5 left on the budget. So, and a lot of my films, independent, I do for very low budgets.
Right.
I keep it very story driven, and I know my audience. I know what they want to see. I can speak, their language, so to speak. So I don't need big budgets. Now, if somebody came along and gave me $1 million to do a movie, I know what to do with it. But I also know how to make a very good movie with a little bit of money.
With a budget. And, let me give you a round of applause because I'm going to tell you why I did it. Good. That's good. The reason I say that, the reason I give you the applause is because you've been in this business, like I said, for a long time. You've seen both sides of the camera.
Yes, sir.
You've seen both sides, so you already know what to do. You don't need a lot of money to do a great film. You understand?
No, you do
not. For you to get over your budget, that just can put that money towards another one.
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations on that, because a lot of guys will actually spend the whole damn budget on one movie when you knew what you actually needed to do.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned, man. I tell any filmmaker, sometimes, you'll learn from other people's mistakes, but usually we don't. We have to go through it, because I was told my first film, don't do that. And the production company I was working with spent $300,000 and they never got their money back.
Wow.
So that's an investor I'll probably never see again because it didn't make any money. So after that, I told myself, before I ask anyone to invest that much money in me, I'm going to show them a track record of my movies making that amount of money. So I wanted to start smaller. And then it's been working since. Now I can honestly go to an investor and say, my movies have made over $500,000. And they have. So that's good to be able to step on. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Now, for those who've seen this man before, like I said, I call him the ultimate villain.
He's up.
He's the ultimate villain. I don't care what nobody say. I don't remember seeing him besides the Paynes. Because you was in the
Cold and Windy. Well, he kind of was a bad guy in Cold and Windy.
He was a bad guy. Yeah, he was.
He was Filth Street. Yeah, he was.
So
the Paynes, no.
The Paynes, he was cool. He was a cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, working on that project with the Paynes, how did that even? Wait a minute. That's right, the same damn agent.
Yeah.
Oh God, we got to get her up here.
Manager.
I got to get her up here.
Gail Tass, she deserves it because she represents a lot of people. And and I'm gonna say this because it's business at the end of the day, but a lot of people don't give her the flowers she deserves that she put on. Because I remember a lot of these cats, females and males, and because I lived with Gail when I was younger, she took me in like she would take any of them in. Yeah. I know, they all came in humble and timid, and then as soon as they got their break, that she got them, they took off. And then when the way they took off, it was kind of like, damn, y'all don't remember her? See? Even down to like Chloe and Haley. Much respect to them, but Gail had them. That was Gail Tassel. You know what I mean? So I always wonder about that. That always doesn't sit well with me.
Leave her information with us. We definitely gonna get her up
here. Yeah, shout out to Gail, man.
So now somebody up here said, I would love to see Markice Moore in the Power Legacy with my man Joseph and
Michael Rainey. That would be awesome. I would love to play a villain in that.
Yeah, that's right. I think you're missing in that. Yeah, you kind of missing in that.
That would be good. I don't know. I don't think I've ever auditioned for Power. And at the time when they were auditioning for Power, I was on BMF.
Like my man, exactly. That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
So that conflict wouldn't have worked.
No, not really. But so speaking of BMF, that's crazy that we just went straight into that segue. Talk to me about that situation with BMF.
That just came through George Pierre, who's also the casting director that casted me in a lot of my earlier stuff. And I just went on the audition and killed it. I think that was in person in Atlanta too.
Oh, okay. Check that out. Listen, let me tell you, the parts that you played in that, like when you got my man Terry.
That was a good show. I liked it.
Top Power
kicked my butt though. Threw me in the trash can. That's another brother from the UK, great actor.
I remember that part too. I was like, yo, that's some bullshit.
I face off with the UK actors a lot.
I see that. Face off with them too, but that's right. Good. They're never gonna forget those scenes.
Yeah, I agree.
They're never gonna forget those scenes. You know what I'm saying? So BMF, like I said, it's sad to see it go. You understand what I'm saying? I think
it's part of the business, man. It is sad to see it go.
It's sad to see it go, but your ass is still driving. So it's like you just,
yeah, man. I will never stop.
No, I don't think so. Like I said, I see that in you, bro. Like I told you in the beginning before the show even started. Your tenacity is unbelievable.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying? You seem like the type that when you want something, you won't get it.
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt. That's grit. That's grit. You can't buy that. You gotta have that within you. So
I gotta have it. Yeah, I gotta have it within
you, bro. Everybody can't do that. So now
that moment.
you see, you're gonna get it. Trust me, you've been getting some moments, but you're gonna get that big film, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And it might be one of the films that you write.
It could be. It could be. It happened for Sylvester Stallone like that. He's one of my heroes in the film and television business.
I know
so, I'm not gonna say idolize, but I study the people that said "fuck you," excuse my language, to the business. No, you can
say that. This is them. This is 21.
Yeah, I study those people because it's like, okay, if they could do it, then I can do it. And also study the fact that everybody turns around and kisses their ass once they do it. So you can, delayed gratification is something else. All of this time me not getting my flowers might have been for a reason. Because had I got them too early, maybe I wouldn't have strived to be, who I want to be.
Exactly. So now we was talking about my man James. So I'd be remiss if I don't put one of his films up here.
That's my guy. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Now let me tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Get close. For those who don't know what Tubi is, y'all should be ashamed because I've had so many people from Tubi on my show. And I don't recognize you as just a Tubi because, like I said, your ass has been everywhere.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, you've been everywhere, but people, look down on Tubi. Don't look down on Tubi.
That was a conscious choice for me, though. Honestly, that was an actual conscious decision. Me and my management, I made a choice to go into the Tubi space because I just felt like it was going to be huge. I saw it coming.
Hell yeah!
We went against the grain with that, and we won.
Exactly. So how did you get introduced to my man James Hunter?
Through Trey Chaney.
Oh, my man, he was on here. Oh, my man, Trey Chaney. Shout out to Trey Chaney.
Yeah, my boy Trey. So again, like I told you, that first movie I did, it was some bad business, and the company kind of like cut me out. I wrote the damn movie, brought it to them, and they cut me out when they finally did their deal. And I was just venting to my boy Trey, and Trey was like, "I want to introduce you to somebody. They got a movie in Atlanta. I'm in it. Come be in it. Matter of fact, play the lead." You know what I mean? So when I got there, Trey introduced me to him via phone. We didn't even meet in person. And I felt his energy from the phone. I'm like, yeah, I rock with you. Let's do it. And that was my first Tubi movie. Not that. It was Till My Casket Drops.
Till My Casket Drops, exactly. Because I'm definitely a Tubi guy.
I called James Dibbs one day and I said, I got this movie I wrote called Mason. I need $20,000, bro. Can we do it? He said, let's do it.
What?
Yeah,
just like that.
And just like that. And after that, I think we both got hooked to working with each other because it was like, all right, what else we got? Then he did Get Close and called me, and I partnered with him with that. I'm one of the producers on that as well. So we've been locked in. That's my brother, man. Even when I get like the big roles, it's gonna be me and him making the movies when they give me the budget.
Damn right. You damn right.
What I mean?
I think, and just aside for those who don't know who James Hunter is, James Hunter, no lie, I think I'm the only podcast station to ever have an interview with James Hunter on my show.
Probably.
And because he don't do that for everybody.
He don't fuck with none of that.
I had him up here 3 years ago. And all just aside, for those who don't know, he's paralyzed. I did not know that man was paralyzed until he showed me the bottom.
Yeah, so he went through it for real. Real soldier. Cool as fuck. And one of the hardest working people that I ever met in my life.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give my man a round of applause. I'm gonna show him.
For sure, he's super hard working.
Hell yeah!
Like he leaves you no excuse whatsoever.
None.
It's like he could
be real. He's real.
In a wheelchair, dealing with all of that, taking care of Mom Dukes. Like, dude is Superman, man. So I have nothing but respect for him. And one of the biggest underdogs in the business. But soon we're gonna get our flowers, Dibs.
You already know that's right. You already know y'all about to do that. And so now for y'all don't know, he's actually an artist. And I just handpicked the song that he wrote. And I'm gonna let y'all hear this song, right? And then we're gonna talk about it. But if y'all listen to the lyrics, it's basically thanking himself for actually making the trip to ATL.
ATL. That's why I took the trip to ATL.
This shit is mad catchy, yo. Word up. It's literally on 2111 radio, internet radio. And we've been playing it for the last couple of days. And it begins some good feedback. Great feedback.
Wow. That's dope.
Actually, I wanted to ask you a question. Is we could use it for...
You're damn right. Use it.
Use it for the intro for the show next year because...
What? That would be crazy.
Because we just came here in July.
Yeah.
In July. I'm in Atlanta now. So that when I heard it, I said, yo, that'd be a perfect
Thank God I took that trip. Let me not ruin the song for them yet.
So check it out, y'all. This shit is hot. So check this out, my man. Markice.
Oh, that's love, man.
Check this out, y'all.
So low from 169 and 3rd Washington Projects in the Bronx. Went to Atlanta, got a record deal. Came to train, saw me. Gave me his record deal on some real nigga shit.
Thank God I took a trip to ATL. A long way from home.
Real shit.
If it wasn't for that trip to ATL, I'd probably be dead and gone. Thank God I took that trip to ATL. A long way from home. If it wasn't for that trip to ATL, I'd probably be dead and gone. Y'all was Jackie Holmes. Way before I met Jason and Jackie Long. Brought Evan Ross to the trap. His mama lost it, almost lost my role. I'm thinking, damn, Diana Ross, man. Yo, I feel like Pop when Janet Jackson got him tested for poetic justice. Knew I was destined, so I never rushed it. Dated Sierra, but I never fucked her. She gon' probably tell you I never touched her. You know, if I did, me and Russell would share baby mothers like Dallas and Usher. Confessions, I pulled a gun out on DJ Ruckus. In a session with Keith Sweat, I was bugging. When the world was BMFs, I was on Clark campus, bootlegging, getting college bitches wet. Then I met Devon Stevens and he signed me. My advance was 5 G's, I was blind. Should've known rats gon' hide G's, time to rob. We hit every spot like when mom's clean on our job. I should've been died, I thank God I took good trip to ATL, a long way from home. If it wasn't for that trip to ATL, I'd probably be dead and gone.
Yo,
long way from home.
Look at the chill bumps, bro. Real talk.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
That's my song, bro. I like that. I like that. Thank God I took that trip to ATL.
A long way from home.
So talk to me about this song, man, because again, you gotta come back. You gotta bring you back to the promotion of some of your music.
For sure. I'm down with that 100%.
So talk to me about writing that song. Yeah, how long ago was that? 3 years ago? Something like that?
Nah, what was the album? What year did the album come out? I don't know. 2018, I think. I dropped it 2018.
2018. Wow.
Yes. And so I think with that project, it was more like I wanted to do something that no other rapper could do. And with that being said, I wanted to do it like every song was a movie or TV show that I was in. And I'm like, well, not too many rappers could do that.
No, they can't.
You know what I mean? So to make it the album unique, I did that. But it turned out to be the storyline to my life because the first song is ATL. It's actually in the order of the roles and the years I did them.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't do that on purpose either. It just kind of flowed that way. So I think that's kind of like the introduction to people to my life. If you want to get to know me, listen to that album. The album's called I'm Dreaming Big. And it's just one of those albums my lady just walked in.
You're sweet tea.
She just wanted to get on camera.
How you
doing?
Some
sweet tea.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm in a radio interview.
Oh, what are you doing in interview? Hi.
You definitely live.
My airtime.
You definitely live. You live on Instagram.
She live. I'm talking about. So let me get my airtime.
Got to get the airtime. Listen.
Thank you.
Yo, listen. So, what? Like I said, your music is one thing. You're acting, you're writing, producing. Bro, what can't you do?
Man, that's what I can't do. I need to get more of it. One day, man, I'm gonna sleep on the bed in my mansion, and I'm gonna sleep for like a day, and it's just gonna be the best sleep.
Whole day. That's when you can rest.
That's when I'm gonna rest. Then I'm gonna get right back to work because I gotta keep the house.
You gotta keep the house. Listen, man.
One day I'm gonna lay down in that bed. It's gonna be huge too, and I'm just gonna be like, I did it. I can't believe this.
Yeah, exactly. So now I want to ask you this: is there a dream, let's say, collaboration with an actor? Name like 3 actors that you actually like to make a movie with, and you got a full budget.
Full budget, 3 actors.
Full budget. You got 3 actors to make a movie, and what kind of movie?
Denzel Washington, Al Pacino,
damn,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ooh. What kind of film would this be?
Classic.
That would be a classic. That would be a classic. Yeah. I think that it had to be some. It had to.
Oh, can I add one more person?
Yes, you can. Who?
Jamie Foxx.
Yo, he's a dope actor, yo.
Yeah, he's big brother. When I say like he's big bro when it comes to people that embrace me in this business. I was just at his house for his daughter's festival.
Really?
And it was insane. What? And he's always been like that though. You know, I don't know if y'all know this, but G's to Gents was a show that I was on. It was a reality show.
Yeah.
And then that was Jamie Foxx production company.
I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yo,
so I've known Jamie for some time.
Jamie Foxx. Salute to Jamie Foxx, man. Listen, he's one of the dope.
Did you know this? Look at God. ATL is Will Smith's movie.
Yeah, I know about that one. Now that I knew.
So when you think about it, God is good. Will Smith, Tyler Perry, John Singleton,
damn,
who we just mentioned, Jamie Foxx. I mean, 50 Cent. And Dick Wolf, which is
Law and Order.
Yeah, man.
Yo, that's crazy. That's a blessing.
That's kind of dope. Yeah, I've been stamped officially. I would say I'm stamped.
You definitely stamped, man. So
yeah,
now
I would love to work with those guys, though.
So now let me talk. I want to talk a little bit about the union. So how long have you been in the union?
SAG now since 2012.
Shit.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I owe them some money. They're gonna have to wait. Nobody got time for that.
Nobody got no time for that. Y'all gotta wait.
Nobody got time for that. Y'all gotta wait. I'll get you a check.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Y'all get it. Yo,
only time a brother want to pay something is when he got it.
You know what I'm saying?
When he don't got it, that's when you want to pay for something. When you don't got it, when you don't got it, you be like, "I'll pay." Not right now.
Yo.
As soon as you said SAG, I'm like, "What? They called you? What they say?"
Let me tell you something. I don't blame you. Sometimes those bills be coming too fast. Like, why are you even here? Calm down. You gonna get your money. Dang.
I love what they do for us, but it's sometimes SAG get like the mafia.
Yeah, I heard.
Hey, you want to work? They be like, "You want to work? Come drop off a check tomorrow. Tomorrow, or your legs will get broken." It's like, yo, take it easy.
Take it easy. Relax. So now, my last question to you for the night is a music question.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, somebody just said Idris Elba, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, they got
Sam.
They got and Morris Chestnut. Okay.
Oh, they're naming people for me to work with.
Yeah, like that's crazy, right?
That's what's up.
Yeah, people
Hopefully I work with all these brothers.
You know what I'm saying? So this is a music question I ask all my artists because you multi-talented, so we gotta put it in there. So if you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what song would that be?
That's a fucking awesome question. It would be I Can Feel It Coming in the Air Tonight. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins. Yo, ain't no intro. Ain't no intro like that.
Come on, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm good with that song.
That's what's up. That's the quickest answer I've had since I've been doing the show. That's the quickest answer, and you're the first person to mention Phil Collins. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. What? Hell yeah.
That'd be my for life song.
So now, what you got coming up?
I just dropped the album this week, and the interesting thing about it is I did it live. I recorded the whole album live on TikTok. My fam on TikTok, shout out to the Villains, first of all.
No doubt.
They called the Villains. We got the Village, you know what I mean? But they are fucking die hard, man. They've been rocking with me. So I stopped making music for a little while, and they've inspired me to get back into the booth. And I've been recording live on TikTok, and I made an album. I think it's about 14 songs on there. It's called Villain. And it's only available. It's not available on Apple Music. It's only available on my TikTok. So if you click the link on my TikTok, which is my name, Markice Moore, you can download the album. And I'm selling it like we selling CDs out the trunk directly. You can get $1 or up to $5.
There it is.
And, and all proceeds come to me. And I'm gonna use that money to make videos, promote the music, and make this thing bigger.
Exactly. Let me
album called Villain and Low Key.
That's dope. We're definitely we're definitely going to be looking forward to have you come back. Matter of fact, you said you just did an album. So what I would like to do is invite you. We have an end of the year show. It's on the 30th of December. I would like to invite you back to play some of your music up here.
Now I will come in person.
Let me tell you something. I'm working on.
If you got a spot for me to come to, I'll come in person.
I'm working on that. That's why I moved to ATL, because I'm definitely working on getting the brick and mortar.
I love ATL, and I ain't been back in a long time. So we'll figure that out together. But worst case scenario, you can always have me on Zoom or on the StreamYard campaign.
No doubt. We definitely gonna get it together. But I'm gonna talk to him in the back, because I wanted to talk to him in the back. But everybody, I appreciate everybody for showing up tonight. I appreciate this brother for blessing us.
Thank
you. To have you, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
You one of my favorites, bro. I'm gonna tell you,
man. Y'all go get that Villain album. Go to my TikTok right now and click the link.
Click the link in his bio, y'all. Get that because again, all proceeds go to like his movies and his music, and it's a good cause. Why not? Don't you want to see more than Markice? Why not?
I got some dope ideas too. So the more resources we have, the bigger this thing will get. Like not to stop the interview in the
no, don't worry about it.
When you watched the music video and you felt like you had an experience.
Yes.
Or when you listen to an album and you listen to it from the beginning to the end. Well, I put that level of quality into my work, and I know with more resources, I'll be able to do even more. And I feel like we need it, man. I need it. So I know the people need it.
Exactly. We're definitely going to make sure if you got anything that for us to help promote, just tag us, man. Please tag us. We want to put that in our stories.
Shout out to 2111 radio show. You guys are family now. You're part of the village.
There it is. And I appreciate it. You stay right there. You don't move. We about to sign up. And y'all have a good night. And yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother. So stay right there.
Brother. Thank you.
Good night, guys.